Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. While my iPhone 3GS, which I just unboxed here live at live.pirillo.com in front of this virtual audience, our community, while it's syncing for the first time, even though it's not activated because AT&T says, "Oh, we need 48 hours." Fail! Well, even though it's not activated, I'm looking at it at an angle for a reason, because now what we're going to do is protect the iPhone, at least partially. I can't quite put the in-case skin on it. You might remember I have recommended in-case, the single piece of rubber for protecting your iPhone for quite some time. I wound up replacing it on my iPhone 3G with the Griffin Clarify because it had a macro slider, but I don't need that anymore with the iPhone 3GS built-in macro on its camera. So I'm going back to the in case. Some people don't like putting skins on at all, and I do, because I have dropped my phone before. I've left it hanging on my car and backing up. The nice thing about the in case is that number one, it's pretty slim. Number two, it accommodates the connections of like external, like battery packs in this case, or any cable for the iPhone. Then I'm also going to, well, I can't put this on because I've got the iPhone currently syncing right here. So it's connected by USB and I can't quite slip it over that right now. And it says sync in progress, waiting for activation. You know what I might just do? I might just set this up like in front of the camera. It says waiting for activation, then everybody can watch it when it actually gets activated, because it should say, hey, it's activated now. Great. I should still be able to use it though, they say. I just can't use AT&T's network. So right now I'm syncing the applications. I've got 300 of them. That's a lot. But hey, dude, I mean, what are you gonna put on your iPhone or your iPod? Hi, buddy. Hi, stinker. Okay, off. Sorry, dude. I need total concentration. Does anybody get that reference? I could not throw any more obscure references. I almost said secure references, although that would be a different word altogether. So we are now going to then go on to the second part of the protection, or maybe the first part, depending on how you look at it. I've also always used some kind of film, a protector for the screen, and it's worked out very, very well. There's a couple of them available, and this is from Power Support. So if you want your own anti-glare, and that's the version that I have here, because there's two. There's a glare or a glossy finish, and then the matte finish or an anti-glare. I recommend the anti-glare. If you want your own, just head over to go.tagjag.com/anti-glare, ANTIGLARE. This is the one for the iPhone 3G, but since it seems to be the same design for the iPhone 3GS, I shouldn't have any issues. I also have a rather durable piece of plastic. You could also use a credit card. This is from a set of Rights that I had years ago, like before the iPhone even existed, and I still have it, the packaging for it, because I have other screen protectors. So now we're going to do our best to align it, and the key is to do it nice and slowly. Peel back, you know, just as much as you need to peel back. I'm going to go from the top, I think. And so that way, if you screw it up, you can always go back and correct it. You, of course, want to make sure your screen is clean. That's why it's always good to do this right when you get your iPhone or your device in general, if it's not an iPhone. And then you want to make sure that no bubbles exist. Just trying to get it aligned here. Yes, this is a very delicate process. Ooh, wow, I think I nailed it on the first run. Ooh, got a bubble there. Got a bubble there. Okay. And now I push it down. Just, oh man. I may need to take off my glasses for this one. There we go. Because once you've gone past a certain point, you want to, if you can, not go back. Now, the reason why I like the anti-glare for this is because you're able to see everywhere, and you don't ever have any kind of reflection. Oops. Wow. This did not go on as well as I had hoped. Apparently I was a little off. Okay, so let's try it again. I could tell I was a little off because the bottom part did not line up with the button. Trying to be very careful so as not to touch the underbelly. Yeah, I know at this point you guys are thinking, I've got way better things to do with my time than to watch some dork. Actually, it would be geek. Place a screen protector on his iPhone. It's about as good as it's going to get there. Okay. And feel free to tune... Oh, crap. Feel free to tune out at any time. Although, if you stick around to the end of the video, I promise you it'll be worth your while. I see something there. Crap, just a little piece of black something is throwing the whole thing off right now. Did I get it? Speaking of fail. Alright. Just one one piece can throw the whole thing off. One piece of dust. Uh-oh. Speaking of throw the whole thing off, I think I just applied the thing, and I've got some air bubbles here. I don't want it to go on all the way. Not yet. Gotta get rid of those air bubbles. And now I'm making more air bubbles. There we go. But at least it's happening at the bottom. So far, so good-ish, or good enough. It's never going to be perfect. Pushing out those air bubbles. Pushing down the corners. And voila, that's about as good as it's going to get. So now it's anti-glare. So I'm able to view it at any angle, even with a direct light source behind me, and I can see everything. You know, I used to rely on the shinier, the glossy film screen protector, and then as soon as they released the anti-glare, I switched to. I was like, it dulls it a bit, like the colors. It's a bit more dull, but in terms of usability, I think it's actually better than the glossy coating. So there we go. We've now protected our screen. We will soon protect the actual phone itself with the in-case. go.tagjag.com/in-case or go.tagjag.com/anti-glare. And you can then protect your own devices. Wow. That went on exceedingly well, I thought. Sometimes it gets nerve-wracking, right? Sometimes you can even take it to the store and they'll do it for you. They'll say, hey, do you want us to put it on? If you buy it, they'll put it on for you. Just, you know, the idea is to protect as much of the screen as possible. Because you never know if it's you're going to scratch it or what have you. And I tell you, the nice thing is when I turn around to sell the iPhone 3G, which is the only one I can use right now, I'll be able to take off the case and I'll be able to take off the screen protector and it'll be like a new phone. And so that's what's nice about having the screen protector. No matter, I said I'd make it worth your while, and so I wanted to tell you about iPhone.lockergnome.com, a list of all the latest iPhone apps that you can vote for. It's kind of like a voting site, so you can vote for your favorites. Then, of course, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Chris Pirillo. We have contests.pirillo.com. and I may do a contest of the iPhone 3G versus iPhone 3GS, and then I'm going to give something away. So stay tuned for that. There's your value add for hanging around to the end of the video. YouTube.com/LockerGnome. And then, of course, you can find me, usually sitting here in front of the live video feed with the chat room 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, typically talking tech, not just about the iPhone, but other stuff too. But, yeah, we like talking about the iPhone. More than welcome to join us. We're at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.